Hi, I'm Tasha. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about whatever I want because I'm multifaceted. Just last week, I was gearing up for my June-July sewing plans, picking out fabric, trying to match patterns with the fabric to see what I was going to make for the next few months. And I realized most of the patterns that I wanted to make were PDF patterns that I either hadn't bought yet or that I had bought but I hadn't gotten printed yet. The last time I had gotten a PDF printed was years ago, maybe 2017, honestly. And I would go to FedEx Kinko's, get my copy shop pattern printed, and bring my rolls home. But to keep it real, I don't really remember how much it cost. I just know that I wasn't necessarily happy with the price, but I was never like ridiculously alarmed with the price where I just wouldn't do it because I wasn't really down for the taping 60 plus pages together, then having to cut it out, I was really over that life. And so I knew that I needed to do copy shop printing for the rest of the time. I'm the person that's gonna pay for that type of convenience. I can't take it. So fast forward to present day, I decided I wanted to make all these different PDF patterns. And so I ended up calling a FedEx and trying to figure out how I could send the files and come pick the files up. And I landed on about 3 patterns that I wanted to get printed. So the lady and I went back and forth through email. I sent her the files and we just corresponded a couple times. And then she told me that my 3 PDFs will be ready for printing on Monday and that I was set. This was a Saturday, by the way. But out of all of the discussion, we never talked about the price. So I emailed her back really quickly and I was like, how much is it gonna cost me? And she emailed me back and told me the price was gonna be $400.
What?
Luckily, when I received this email, I was on FaceTime with my sewing auntie Carolyn, and she told me to cancel that order immediately and put in an order with Blue Cup Shop. And I'm like, what's Blue Cup Shop? So apparently I was living under a rock because I had no idea that Laquana had opened up a PDF printing shop on Etsy. So Carolyn actually showed me some of the things that she had gotten printed by Laquana at Blue Cup Shop. So she was showing me on FaceTime like the way the patterns looked and her instructions and things like that. And so after she told me the more affordable price that she also paid, I told that FedEx lady to kick rocks. I was nice. But I canceled my order and I went ahead and placed my order with Blue Cup Shop. So I have my order here. And while I unbox it, I'm going to share my June and July sewing plans with you. And then I'll talk about the price and the service at Blue Cup Shop after we talk about what I'm gonna sew in the next couple months. So let's see here. A little sticker on it. This is Happy Mail. That's cute. Okay, we're gonna just cut the top. Okay, comes with a little card. Aww. A little postcard that has the Blue Cup Shop logo on the front. It says, thank you for your order for supporting our small business. We hope you love our pattern as much as I love We hope you love your pattern as much as I love printing it. Please enjoy 10% off your next. Ooh, thank you. Oh, this is super cute. The patterns, they come folded. So like I said, I got 4 patterns. They're folded up, which is kind of convenient. It should be small enough for me to be able to fit in my actual sewing pattern cabinet, so that's nice. So anyway, the first plan is to sew a Style and Seam Studio Antonio tote, okay? So I travel a lot and I always have a carry-on rolly, but I also like to have, you get another personal item. And I don't always want to just carry my purse. I want to carry a few more things that I want to just, can't fit in my carry-on, but I want close to me. So I've been carrying around a backpack because my backpack has like a pass-through little slit on the back of it that fits right into my carry-on and I can just roll it all together. It's very convenient. And then when I seen that Robin had came up with this pattern and she had a pass-through pocket for her tote for her luggage, I was like, I'm sold. Already sold. I didn't see the pattern yet. She didn't release it yet and I was sold, okay? So I want to make the Style and Seams, the Sis Antonio tote. The fabric that I plan on using is this. It's like an upholstery fabric, so it's nice and stiff. And I thought the pattern of it was interesting. The stripes I like. It's an interesting, color combo as well. And then I don't know if I have enough to make all of it out of this, but I do have some remnants from Joann's that I'll probably use to supplement, like for the lining, for maybe some of the pockets, for the side panels. We'll see. This is the first thing I plan on making, so because I have a trip at the end of June and I would love to have my tote ready for my trip. So for that same trip that I want to make the tote bag for, I also wanted to, you know, make a cute little dress also. And the pattern I want to make is the one that everybody got, but I was also living in Iraq for this also. Don't know where I've been, but it's the Stay Stitch Patterns. The Stay Stitch Pattern Company Lola tank dress. I love the style lines and the designs of this tank dress. It is so, so cute and sexy and feminine and all the things. So I want to make that out of this double brush knit. It's from LA Finch Fabrics. This is called Double Brush Decorative Chains Jersey Knit. I got this years ago. Haven't used it yet, but I love the way that it feels. It's super duper soft, and I love the chain design on it. It's giving a little bit of Versace, and I just think that this will be super cute above the knee. The cute neckline detail, like the race, it's kind of like racer back at the front in my opinion. So I'm very, very excited to see what this is gonna look like in this pattern. The next pattern that I wanna make is not actually a PDF pattern, but it's a pattern that I wanna make in the next couple months. It is Simplicity 8394. So I'm going to an African wedding in a couple months, and they said what their theme color is. It's magenta. So I wanted to see if I could make something that'll fit in the theme so I could look like I belong somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this pattern would fit like an African outfit very well, with the flounce on the skirt and the big tie on the top. Like, it's very, very cute, very standout, and the same way you would see a lot of Ankara fabric made up in different styles. It's always very standout, stiff, sticking up, like stuff popping out places. I think this pattern will fit that style very well. So for the top, I want to use this Thai silk that was gifted to me when I first started sewing back in 2013. One of my the ladies in my church gifted me this silk from Thailand that she had just been holding on to, and it's magenta. It's like blue and black. It's very, very pretty, this plaid, and it feels really nice as well. It kind of gives a feel of, it's not as stiff as Ankara, but it's stiff enough it'll give the same effect. And with the plaid, I feel like the bow will be very dynamic. So this is what I'm going to use for the top, and then I have a blue lining. For the skirt, I'm just going to make a black skirt so that I can wear it a lot of times. So I have this black fabric that was gifted to me as well. It's very bouncy. It feels very liquidy, but it still has some a little bit of strength to it. It's labeled as a wool, but it doesn't feel as thick. You know, it's very, very light. It feels like what you would, you know, wear for like a pair of slacks, but I'm going to make a skirt out of it. So that's that. The next thing I want to make is a dress for my birthday. It's coming up also. And so I've been having this fabric for a very, very long time, and I've been going back and forth so much about what I'm going to make out of it. I have to have gone through like 7 or 8 patterns trying to decide what I'm going to make out of this fabric. So I was watching YouTube one day, and it was a vlog, and this girl was showing her outfit, and she was showing this black ribbed knit dress, and it was like maxi, but it was like really, it was like hugging at the top, and it flowed out at the bottom, and it was like tank. It looked very feminine, but it was like very classy. It was just effortlessly pretty, and I was like, oh, that's so, so nice. So I took a screenshot of the vlog, and I've just been holding on to that screenshot for a while. So after I crawled up under the rock I had been living under, I had been watching True Bias's stories on Instagram during Me Made May, and I saw some things that caught my eye, so I went to the True Bias website, and I'm like, wow, there's a lot of patterns I missed out on. So I came across the Zoe tank dress. The Zoe tank dress is exactly what that black dress on YouTube looked like, and so I decided I have this beautiful, beautiful ribbed knit fabric that I feel like is going to complement my skin so, so, so well in this dress. It is antique driftwood polylycra ribbed jersey knit. This fabric is from Fabric Mart. I got it a very long time ago. I have 3.5 yards of it, which is wild. And I think that this dress will complement this fabric so well. I'm very, very excited to see how this dress turns out, because it's something that I feel like I would wear often. It's not like a one-off where I would wear it and then try to have to find an occasion to wear it again. That's not what I wanted. So I've been making this and this always hang dress. And last but not least, so this is the story. I made a skirt last year out of this pattern, this McCall's pattern. I can't remember the number of it, but I made this skirt, super, super pretty, high, low, asymmetrical hem with a tie. It's like a wrap. And the skirt, all it needs now is a hem, right? All it needs now is a hem. And I went to go wrap the skirt around my body. Don't you know, that skirt did not fit after I sewed it up? That skirt did not even cross over. It's a wrap skirt. It didn't even cross over. So one, I realized I need to lose weight. And two, I realized even after losing weight, the skirt still didn't fit right. So I was like, I just need to make another skirt. Luckily, I had more fabric. I still want to skirt out of this fabric because I felt like that's the way I would get the most use out of the fabric. It's the most versatility, and want to wear it often and be able to restyle it back and forth. I'm just giving you all this backstory. I ain't showing you nothing yet. But I still wanted a skirt, and I decided I wanted a more basic skirt pattern to fit the skirt so that it can be versatile for me as I restyle it up and down, back and forth. So I decided to go with the Stay Stitch Patterns Cocoa Bias skirt dress. Skirt, period. No dress at the end. And I'm gonna use this fabric that I got in Madrid. This fabric is so, so, so pretty. And it has like pops of yellow. There's the browns and the blacks and the reds. Like I really love this fabric. It's very, very lightweight, very flowy. And I think that a bias skirt will work really well with this fabric. And so the bias skirt is very simple, but I do believe the midi length has like a slit on the side of it, which I think will be very interesting. And yeah, I think that this will be just something that I would wear very, very often in that pattern. And I might even have some left over to make some type of top to go with it. So those are my plans for the next 2 months. I don't get to sew that often, so this is actually a big ask for me, but I feel like I can do it. I got my inspiration back after shopping in a couple of different places. I have some fabric hauls coming up, so stay tuned for that because it really, really re-sparked my inspiration to sew and got my sojo back. But anyway, let's get back to the Blue Cup shop. So like I said, I got 4 PDFs printed, and the 4 PDFs ended up being 8 pages, and you pay by page on the Blue Cup shop on Etsy. So I got 8 pages, which was the 4 patterns. I ordered these items on a Sunday night at that. By Sunday morning, I got an email saying that the patterns had been shipped. And then my shipping estimation date was like between the 9th and the 15th. I got my patterns on the 8th. So that was the 5th I ordered, the 6th it was shipped, and by the 8th they were in my mailbox. That is fast service, okay? Shipping time is on point. So for the grand total, I paid $30.31 for these big coffee shop sheets of paper. 4 patterns, 8 pages. I paid $30.31. So I went from almost paying $400 to less than $40. I will be printing with Blue Cup Shop for the rest of my life. The foreseeable future. I don't think I really need any more justification. The price is right. The shipping and service is on point. I mean, what else can I ask for? You can also get your instructions printed. The price is very, very minimal. And they come stapled and everything for you. I personally like to conserve paper in that way, and I like to look at my instructions on my computer. But this has been an amazing experience with Blue Cup Shop. The service was on point. I don't think I could ask for anything more, honestly. The price and the service, I mean, what else am I looking for at this point? I'll be using Blue Cup Shop. You probably should too. I'll link them down below in the description box. If you like any of the plans, you want to see them in the future, give this video a like so I know that you want to see what I plan on sewing and if I sew it. Subscribe if you want to. If you want to see my sewing room tour, look at this video here. And if you want to see any other sewing content, check out this playlist here. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.